Hello my lovely sleepers, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be talking about how to get rich and adopt me quick, or just my tips and tricks that has helped me over the past, I'd say, since 2023, since I started really religiously playing this game. So without further ado, let's get started with this video, my sleepers. I do apologize for my voice at the moment. I do have allergies and I think I'm getting pretty sick, so it's not gonna go well for me. But I wanted to let you guys know is that this year is the only year that I guess I would consider myself rich. My friend actually has helped me a lot of either gifting me these pets or like gifting me some good pets that I was able to, rank up to get a shadow and a frost dragon. So definitely I am definitely one of those like people that I hoard all my pets. I'm a very hoarder of my pets because I just refuse to trade up, because I feel like the pets that I have will either, like, if I trade them it will gain value, or like I feel like I just work so hard, and like I usually get all the pets from every event, which is hard for me to like, disattach, because like they're from pets from every event and like I really like how they look. So definitely when you guys do see my profile right here, most of my inventory is locked. I have made very much a lot of lives, because people were wanting to see my inventory and they would always be like, oh, why is like half of the things locked? And I would explain that these pets that I do or make, I will never trade them because they're from past events that I know might either rise or will drop in the future. But I feel like I worked so hard on them that it's so hard for me to just like give them away, especially as well as I do have a canine collection too, so that also ranks up most of my inventory. And I just have a bunch of unmade neons and megas that I'm also trying to work for. But I want to give you guys some tips on how to be rich or even get close to your dream pet. So without further ado, let us get started, my sleep. We're gonna have my dragon fruit box out as I talk about the first tip, and I suggest the first tip is something that I have learned about doing this week, especially for all of the events coming up, is to get doubles of every mega, neon, and regulars of every pet from every event. Now, what I mean by that is, let's say we'll go with the Sugar Fest. I have one mega locked, I have another mega coming in, and I can make 2 neons of the 𝒔𝒍𝒆𝒆𝒑. Now, you might be thinking, oh, Sleepy, like, why are you gonna do that? I feel like it's such a waste of time to get doubles. Pets in the future will rise. I'm not saying every event that comes up will rise. I'm pretty sure Sugarfest, it's very high. It's very like a low chance that some pets in Sugarfest might rise. But again, we never know because there's a bunch of value manipulation going on. Many people want some certain pets because they were obtain it. And an example for that, I say, would be what's a rising pet that people were like getting? I think a rising pet that is coming on right now is a Grim Dragon, the Vampire Dragon. People were, it's like ecstatic when those shit rose. Not saying like I hate how they look. I just won't personally get it myself because I'm my favorite. But some pets like the alley cats rose, the harp seal rose, like all those like pets that are like from past events and eggs like have risen. So definitely take advantage and save as much of the currency that you have of a certain event or an egg. I will have doubles of every pet in Sugarfest except the Robux, because again, I'm not rich on Robux, but every other pet I will have doubles of. I wouldn't it's really hard to think because I'm not really much of a trader, I have to be super honest. All of my lives I'm either just grinding or I'm just trading for some pets that I do need for my collection. So it's not like it's hard for me to, let's see, like upgrade my inventory. But I suggest to keep those pets locked for a little bit because Sugarfest has just ended, so values on that shit is very fucking low. So definitely keep those doubles of every pet that you have locked until like a certain amount of time that you can have it unlocked, and you can either use those to add for a pet that you want, or if those pets have rise in value, you can also use that for an overpay. The reason why I say to get megas and neons of doubles of every pet and regulars, Regulars are randoms. Those randoms from Sugarfest you can use to get another random that you want that has like a similar low value but is cuter. And neons and megas, again, you can obtain those and either use those to upgrade your inventory as well to get some more better pets for those inventory. Definitely, I highly suggest you guys do this because again, we never know what pets will rise. Like, let's say, I know 𝒂𝒊𝒊 is definitely low as fucking value at the moment, but we never know. People love cute pets, and who knows, like 𝒂𝒊𝒊 might rise in the future in case like some people didn't get it. And you can see that I have quite a bunch of collections here, so I'll definitely be making I think I'm gonna just keep these neons and all this stuff, but definitely those type of pets, definitely make doubles of those so you can have some, you know, pets in the future for, you know, randoms or anything like that. So definitely highly suggest using that tip because I feel like it's such a good way to grind, you know, use up all your currency as well as aging up as well as upgrading your pets as well. Another tip that I want to give you guys is to know your values. People use happy values, people use 𝒊𝒄, and people use 𝒔𝒑. A lot of people have been questioning what's the difference between 𝒊𝒄 and 𝒔𝒑. I have used 𝒊𝒄 before. When I started trading up front, 𝒊𝒄 was definitely one of the platforms that I did use when trading for your pets. I'm going to say this, 𝒊𝒄 and 𝒔𝒑 are very different. I feel like 𝒔𝒑, you're able to save a bunch of your pets and not give a huge overpay. Unlike on 𝒊𝒄, most of their values are very high, as well as 𝒔𝒑 is very like in like, I guess like a lower value, like rise, like stuff. So people have said to me that they use 𝒊𝒄 to, you know, upgrade their inventory to get either a frost or any high tiers values. And people use 𝒔𝒑 for like more like, I guess like megas or like other stuff. I'm currently using 𝒔𝒑 because I feel like I don't want to give away so much of my pets just for one pet that like I might not get the same like amount of value for if I were to ever trade it. So definitely go look at the value sites and see which one you prefer. Again, maybe people have their own preferences. I'm not really one to judge. Whenever I do trading, I usually ask the person if they're able to talk to me, like, oh, which website do you use, so like I wouldn't have to really have a big overpay, or like it could be like a fairness trade. Because I'm gonna be super honest, it's not worth overpaying for something that's mid-tier or any good megas. The only pets I have overpaid for is definitely my Frost and my Shadow Dragon. My Frost I got an overpay for, but my Shadow Dragon I did overpay for this pet. So that's one of the things that I'm like talking about. It's like high tiers usually get a bunch of overpays, but like any of those like higher ups, like mid tiers and high tiers, they would definitely want a big overpay, but don't give too much, because I know you guys don't want to give your whole inventory just for one pet. So definitely know your way of values. I know people do use happy values too. It's really hard for me to do any happy values because I really want to get my, you know, values worth and my pets to have a good amount of stuff for some pets that I really want in the future. So yeah. Another big tip that I highly suggest is to trade randoms or eggs for your pets that you want. And what I mean by that is, for example, what are some pets that have risen? So I'm going to say the Harp Seal and the Husky has a pretty good amount of value. I think Husky is at 45 if it's a mega version. Harp Seal is at 27 in stable value when it's in the regular version or mega version. Mind you, I'm thinking these off of 𝒊𝒄 because that's the only thing I remember. I know I use 𝒔𝒑, but like 𝒊𝒄 is like my number one thing that like reminds me of how much these like pets are valued. I didn't trade megas for these pets. I traded randoms or eggs to able to get these pets. And I highly suggest, if you guys want any cute pets, and I know making them into a mega like will take so much time, it's so much easier to trade eggs and randoms for these type of pets like individually instead of trading just for a mega. Because again, megas have more high in demand if it's a cute pet, and people will ask you for an overpay, especially for those pets. So definitely for me, in my experience, it was definitely easy for me to get these pets just from trading any randoms or any eggs in my inventory for it. So definitely any cute pets like that you know like are rising, definitely do that for yourself, as well as you can get some cute small megas that you can also trade up for. I can show you guys like my mega collection too, so you guys have like an idea of which ones I'm talking about. I have it in lock because again most of my things are locked anyway. So like let's say the Million Taper, people have been wanting this. I was able to make it into a mega because I traded like the randoms for it, so I was very happy. Coyote is cute too. People really like this. No Leopard, people love the 𝒂𝒂. Like for some reason right now people are loving the 𝒂𝒂. I got this at the event, so I didn't have to trade for it. For those, I think people are trading, I think either eggs or pets for them. So instead of trading it just for the mega, because again people will ask overpays for those, so definitely get your hands on those too. If you guys are wondering to see how this looks like, this is how this little cutie looks like right here. Super cute. And then when you ride it, that's how it looks like right here. So super cute. I think it's really cute. So yeah. What's another cute pet that people are like looking for? I think happy ducklings are cute too. I think people are looking for those too. For whatever reason, this English sheepdog is like gaining value, or like people are really wanting it. Again, I got this at the event, so I never had to, you know, trade for it. But I think people are trading like randoms for it too. So yeah. So those are just examples of some pets that like are rising, but getting them individually will help you a lot and save your pets, you know, from like, instead of like losing all your pets just for the mega version, do any like unwanted pets or any unwanted like cute randoms for those instead, because it's super helpful that way. So definitely start doing that. Another thing too that I wanted to say is that a lot of people have been asking like, oh, like how do you start like upgrading your inventory? Now I highly suggest, if you guys have Discord, is to definitely join 𝐿 and 𝑔𝐺's Discord server, especially Adopt Me's as well, because Adopt Me has a trading server as well. Post your inventory. There'll always be I know for 𝐿 they have a forum. For 𝐿 you can definitely screenshot or screen record your inventory, you know, type it in like the title like, oh, upgrade my inventory, and then you can just see what offers you get from there. Or if you specifically want a certain pet, you can always be like, oh, looking for, let's say, a Mega Dragon Fruit Fox. And then whenever someone DMs you, you can just always say like, oh, this is my offer right here. Or another thing that you can do too is post your trades that you want on their websites as well. Now, what I mean about that is this. Okay, so you guys see my screen right here. Now, so this is AMVG. I am signed in. And basically this is my offer right here. I'm looking for a 𝒂𝒊𝒂 at the moment. But what you do is that you can post trades. As you guys can see, these are all the trades that you see right here. What's good about AMVG is that specifically if you want to see what offers you can get from like a certain pet, let's say we'll do a 𝐻𝑎O dragon for now. Here are some offers that you can see for your 𝐻𝑎O dragon. Whatever you think looks really good, you can just accept the trade and then you can join them. I think the only thing that sucks about 𝐿 and AMVG trading servers is that there could be scams. So definitely make sure to check their profile. You can also, you know, like check their user, and then when you go to Roblox and when you type in that user right here, you can see that, you know, like they don't have the, oh, this is my old account, like please click on this link for my main. When you see those, and those are highly like more on 𝐿 that you see most of those like values, or like what's it called, like the scam, do not click on it because it will not be a authentic Roblox site. It is a scam and your pets will be taken. So definitely, if you're paranoid like me when trading, and like especially in these type of, you know, websites, definitely double check their username to make sure that they don't have any like, you know, scam link on their name. Yeah, they could have a pretty good like, you know, history of like their trades and whatnot, but we never know. Always be cautious about that stuff because it's scary out here. But yeah, definitely like that, especially with 𝐿 Bread too. They also have a trading center as well. Like, see, like let's say this one, like, yeah, like this is definitely a freaking scam, and I'll show you guys right now. So let's go here and let's copy and paste their name on Roblox and see what their website looks like, or their name basically. I I don't even know what their thing is. Okay, I just lost it. Is it this? I don't see the username anymore. Okay, let's pick out something else because I don't want to see the user unless they like like changed it up. Okay, like yeah. Okay, let's say this one. This is definitely a scam. No one will ever do this just for a, like just for the per owl. Let's see. Because this has to be a scam. Yeah, see? Okay. When you see these type of links, this shit is not real. This says .com, this says .gf. Like, this is not real at all. You will get scammed if you copy and paste this shit. So do not do that, you guys. Like, when you think a trade is too good to be true, it probably is. Like, no one's ever doing this just for a per owl. So definitely watch out for that because you can get scammed really easily. But these are some things, like let's say if you don't have Discord or you're like underage for it, or parental guidance, these are also very useful as well. You can also post your trade too. Same thing with 𝐿. I'm just not gonna do it because I don't use this. But so yeah, definitely this is like very helpful. Okay, I'm trying to think of any other like tips I could be missing, but I feel like that's honestly what has helped me so far. I don't think there's like anything else that I have done. I haven't been trading at all, you guys, so like this is like the only thing that has helped me so far when I feel like it comes to trading. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the tips and tricks, and if you guys want me to do like some scam videos, like scam awareness videos, because there are some scams out there that I feel like not a lot of people like know about, so I'm probably gonna make a video about that as well, because I really don't want you guys to get scammed over your good pets. And I'll like obviously list the different scams that you're able to be used for and that you should be very cautious of. So I'll probably make a video about that next. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. A lot of people have been asking me about like tips and tricks whenever I went live to get rich like that. And definitely patience is a virtue in this. Definitely just be patient about it. You can either be patient if a pet will rise down, or just be patient in general. I know I had my multiple crash outs when I definitely didn't get a pet, and one of those pets was a 𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒊. I definitely had my own share of being impatient, but definitely be patient when it comes to some dream pets that you will have, because trust me, you guys, you are able to get your pets as much as you guys want. You want your dream pet, I highly suggest you will be able to get it. So hopefully these tips and tricks were helpful for you guys, and I really hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day and night. And without further ado, my sleepers, I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys all so much. Mwah.